Hey everyone, Sharon here. Today I'm going to be talking about my March to be read, my March TBR, and I have 4 or 5 books that I want to get started. They're all very unique, very fun to read. I'm excited to read them, different. So without further ado, let's get started on my March to be read. So up first we have Winter, and this is the 4th book in the Lunar Chronicles series. The first one is Cinder, the second one is Scarlet, and then the third one is Cress. And the Lunar Chronicles is written by Marissa Meyer. There's 4 books in this series, and they're so good. I'm enjoying every single one of them so far, so I look forward to reading Winter. The first one, they're science fiction, fantasy, young adult, and they're a twist, a science fiction twist on popular fairy tales, such as the first one, Cinder, is a take on Cinderella, and then the second one is Scarlet, which was a take on Little Red Riding Hood, and then the third one was Cress, which is a really cool science fiction spin on Rapunzel. And so this one, as you can guess, there's that apple, the apple for Snow White. And I actually met her in the Scarlet book, so she was introduced. These books are really, really good. They connect, Marissa Meyer connects all the characters together so well, and she just builds this world of magic and science fiction together that just blends so well together. So I'm enjoying these a lot, and I look forward to reading Winter. Up next we have Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and this is an adult thriller. I read A Girl on the Train, and it was just a fantastic thriller book that I read. I really liked it. I actually read it last month, and then everybody said, hey, if you have read Girl on the Train and you like that, you should absolutely try Gone Girl. It is now a movie, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the book first, and then I'm going to check the movie out and maybe do a comparison. I don't know yet, but I only read the inside cover. I don't know anything else about it, but this couple, it's their 5th wedding anniversary, and I guess on the day of their 5th wedding anniversary, the wife, I think her name is Amy Dunn, she like disappears, and so it goes through suspects and what the husband is doing, and they question him, and yeah, so I guess it's a thriller. But Gillian Flynn is really good about, at least this is what I found with A Girl on the Train, surprising you and doing things that you least expect. And yeah, so that's kind of why I liked A Girl on the Train so much, because I did not see it coming, whatever, I can't tell you because, you know, that would give it away, but I did not see coming how the ending went. So that was really surprised, and I really like that. So adult thriller, Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. The third book I want to read, not necessarily in that order, is Night Circus, and this is by Erin Morgenstern, and I'm really excited to read this. It's a #1 national bestseller, so that kind of suckers me right into buying books when I see national bestseller on it. And it's about a night circus, of course, that comes to town. It just all of a sudden just appears. It wasn't there one day, but then it's there that night. And the circus is only held at night, but there's these 2 characters. I know the girl's name is Celia, and I guess the book goes through their relationship, about how they deal with competition within the circus and details about that. But I'm really excited to find out about how Erin is going to describe the night circus and how it's going to play, because the pictures here are just really, really cool, very interesting. It opens up, and I just love the cover on this. There's critics sayings in here, like one critic said that it was very mesmerizing. Okay, so I'm tongue-tied, I can't talk, I'm sorry. So one critic said that the book is very mesmerizing, so I'm ready to be mesmerized by Night Circus. So then we have this series is called the Chen Mysteries, and I guess there's like 6 or 7 books in these. I'm excited to read this one. This is called The Mao Case. These are written by, I hope I pronounced this right because I don't know. Qi Jialong, I think would be the way. I don't know, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I hope it's right. Someday I'll find out how to pronounce it. But the Mao Case is, I think, number 6 in the series. I think there's quite a bit, but it's Inspector Chen, and this is in China. And my daughter actually recommended this. She had bought it and she said it was really, really good. Up at the top, it says it has, this is adult, I'm just saying, sex, lies, and murder in the Forbidden City. So that, I think that would be in Shanghai. And I guess this painter, he teaches young girls how to paint during the day, and then at night there's like some mysterious things going on that the book will go into, but that's all I know. I've just read the back of it, and yeah, I'm excited to read this. This is not a new book. It's been around for quite a few years. His series are not anything new, but they are super popular, so I am very, very excited to read the Mao case. And last but not least, we have, this is a, oh my God, what is the name of this? It's not a comic book. I can't think. Oh my God, what the heck? Tasha, what would I call this? It's not a comic book, it's a... Thank you. All right, last that I'm going to feature today is one of the most interesting and unique books that I have yet to read. I started on it a while back. It's actually a Christmas gift because my daughter knew that I was a fan of R.A. Salvatore. I've read all of the Dritz books. They're one of my favorites. And they've taken the legend of Dritz, all these artists. There's too many to name, but the writer of the original books is R.A. Salvatore. And they've taken a ton of writers. Let's see if I can find a list of them because it is crazy here. All these people have contributed to this graphic novel about Dritz, and this features the first 3 novels of his life. Dritz is a drow. This is definitely adult fantasy. He's a drow, which means a dark elf, and he lives underground. And yeah, so this takes his story of how he began and then moves on to how he actually becomes not underground anymore. He goes up top to the fantastic world that R.A. Salvatore has written. It's really, really good. So yeah, if you've got a chance, it's so beautiful. I don't normally read graphic novels. I don't normally read comic books, but I am just so excited to see this book. Is so beautiful. Yeah, I just cannot wait to read it. Like I said, the books are just crazy good, and you can see that's what Dritz looks like right there. He's just really, really cool. I just have to say that if I wasn't married, I would date Dritz. I just want to know that. Oh, he's just so cool. He has a sword. Yeah, it's just pretty awesome. And that is The Legend of Dritz, which talks about how his life began and up through how he became a man. And he lived underground with, and drows are evil. They're not necessarily good, but Dritz happened to be not fit in very well, and he's a good person and a great warrior. That's all I gotta say about Dritz. I would marry him. One more thing that I have to talk about is I actually got a bookmark, because if you watch my last video, there was no bookmarks, and I was using receipts as bookmarks, which was a darn shame, and my husband kind of laughed at that, so, and my daughter. But anyways, I got this gorgeous bookmark. So I have this beautiful bookmark that I got from my daughter, and you can order it online because it is so beautiful. The girl is just, and it's got stars, and it looks so stellar. Yep, and she's on Redbubble, and she's on Twitter. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that she listed that she's on, but I will put all those links down below in the comments section. So if you're interested in getting some really, really cool bookmarks that are unique to an artist, that would be great, and that would help her out a lot. But I think I'm gonna, order a couple more because they're really cool looking. All right, so there you have it. There's all my books that I'm going to be reading in the March, and there's 5 of them, so we'll see if I get them done. It typically is ending up to be about 4, but I'm thinking with the graphic novel that I have that I might be able to get all of them done, because that should be a fast read, right? I don't know. maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, and comment below. Let me know what you think. Any recommendations I would definitely appreciate. And we'll see you soon. Happy reading. Bye-bye.